A very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti. Well, Bengaluru's nightlife finally got a boost. The Additional Commissioner of Law and Order, Kamal Pant, said to News9 that all the eateries and restaurants can stay open till 1 a.m., coming into effect immediately. While bars and pubs are awaiting the Excise Department's approval, you can be sure that there'll be a place to grab a bite late in the night. The decision has come after a 3-month trial period, following which the Bengaluru police reviewed the issues of law and order during the period, which were not many. They seem to be secure in terms of security, since the new law will be effective till June 2015. Unless the law is revised due to untoward incidents, the new law is here to stay. Indeed, a good news for all Bengalurians. Nightlife is here to stay in Bengaluru. Additional Commissioner Kamal Pant said, while speaking to News9, said that the 3-month trial was indeed successful and the restaurants will stay open till 1 a.m. in the night. And moving on, they are in respectable governmental positions. They are supposed to solve all the grievances of the public, but they have misused it to amass wealth. When the Lokayukta conducted raids on their houses, it indeed came like a bolt from the blue.
The first official to be caught red-handed was MS Ravi Kumar, Assistant Conservator of Forests. Simultaneous raids were conducted on the houses he owns in Uttarahalli and Sri Gandakaval, and also on his office. Ravi Kumar joined work way back in 1989. The officials have found his earnings to be 2,71,38,000, out of which 2,49,38,000 has been earned illegally. The second official to be caught red-handed was C. Lakshmi Narasimhaiah, Assistant Executive Engineer, BDA. Simultaneous raids were conducted on his houses in Dollars Colony, Vajrahalli. His total income is 80.8 lakh rupees. But during the raids, the officials came to know that his worth is 2,19,42,346, out of which 1,97,24,942 rupees have been earned illegally. The third official who was caught red-handed was A. Nanjundaiah, Food Inspector, North Division. The raids were conducted simultaneously on his houses in Kamakshi Palya, Meenakshi Nagara, and his office. He joined work in 1983. His total income had to be 55 lakh rupees, but today his worth is 1,35,08,500, while his illegal assets amount to 93,08,500 rupees. It's indeed a big haul for the Lokayukta sleuths. Vishnu Prasad, News9, Bengaluru.
Courting controversy seems to be the favorite pastime of literates in Karnataka. The latest to join the bandwagon is the former Chancellor of Hampi, Kannada University.
ತಮ್ಮ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಲು ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಭೂತ, ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧವಾದ ಭೂತ. ಇದು ಕಾಡಬಲ್ಲದು, ಇದು ಕಾಯಬಲ್ಲದು ಅಂತೆ ಊರೊಳಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಚಾರ ಇತ್ತಂತೆ. ಇವರು ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಗುಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹುಚ್ಚು ಒಯ್ದು ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೇ ಶಬ್ದ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೋ, ನಾನು ಹುಚ್ಚು ಒಯ್ದು ಬಂದೆನೋ ಅಂತ. ಹುಚ್ಚು ಒಯ್ದು ಬಂದ ಬಳಿಕ ಎರಡೊಂದು ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ನನಗೂ ಭಯ ಇತ್ತು, ಏನು ಕಾಡ್ತಾನೋ ಅಂತ. ಇದೇನೂ ಕಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಡೋ ಶಕ್ತಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಯೋ ಶಕ್ತಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಖಾತ್ರಿ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಬರೀತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ. ಇದರ್ಥ ನಾವೇನು ಕೋಟಿ 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 ಹುಂಡಿಯನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸುವ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಅವುಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಹುಚ್ಚುವಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಂತಾಗಾಯ್ತು.
This statement of former Vice-Chancellor Kalburgi has given rise to widespread chaos across the state. Addressing a conference on superstition, the former Vice-Chancellor quoted an incident from U.R. Ananthamurthy's book. But what caused the turmoil is what he inferred from it. While Ananthamurthy had mentioned a personal experience in his book, Dr. Kalburgi went on to claim that it was not wrong to urinate on idols. This obviously gave rise to widespread protests, and the first to vent out their ire were the BJP Yuva Morcha. They demanded the immediate arrest of Dr. Kalburgi.
ಹಂಪಿಯ ವಿಶ್ರಾಂತ ಕುಲಪತಿಯಾದಂತಹ MM ಕಲಬುರ್ಗಿ ಅವರು ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಡೆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದಂತಹ ಮಾತು ಏನು ಹಿಂದೂ ಭಾವನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ವಿರೋಧವಾಗಿ 295 ಒಂದು ಹಿಂದೂ ವಿರೋಧಿ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಯ ಮುಖಾಂತರವಾಗಿ ಅವರನ್ನ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಬಂಧಿಸಬೇಕು. ಏನವರು ಮತ್ತು ಅನಂತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರು ಹಿಂದೂ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ವಿಗ್ರಹಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೂತ್ರ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೇನಾದರೂ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಈಗ ಈ ದಿನ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಹಿಂದೂ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ವಿಗ್ರಹಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೂತ್ರ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿ.
Having realized the blunder he had committed, the former Vice-Chancellor quickly clarified his stance. He even went on to condemn Anantamurthy and his experimental ways.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಭವನದೊಳಗೆ ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆ ಕುರಿತು ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಸಂಕಿರಣ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆ ಅಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಪೂಜೆವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಆ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಭವನದೊಳಗೆ ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆ ಕುರಿತಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ವಿಚಾರ ಸಂಕಿರಣ ಉದ್ಘಾಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ನಿರಾಕಾರ ದೇವರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಾಕಾರ ದೇವರಾಗಿ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ ಕಾರಣ ಆ ಸಾಕಾರ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಸುತ್ತ ಮೂಢನಂಬಿಕೆಗಳು ಬೆಳೆದು ಬಂದಾವ. ಕಲ್ಲು ಕಟ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಿರ್ಮಿಸಿದಂಥ ಈ ಸಾಕಾರ ದೇವತೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾಡುವ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಯುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅನಂತಮೂರ್ತಿಯವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಊರೊಳಗೆ ಅಡಿಯೊಳಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಲ್ಲು ದೇವರಿತ್ತಂತೆ. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಗುಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಮೂತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದೆ. 2-3 ದಿವಸವರೆಗೂ ನನಗೆ ದೇವರು ಕಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸಿತ್ತು. ದೇವರು ಕಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವು ಇಂಥ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಕಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಯುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಬರ್ದಾರ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಾರ ಅದು ತಮ್ಮ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಬೆತ್ತಲೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಬರ್ದಾರ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಸಭೆಯೊಳಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಇಂಥ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳು ಇವರೇನು ಮೂತ್ರ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಂಥ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳು ಬೇಕೇ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೂಡದ ಅರ್ಥದೊಳಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ ಅನಂತಮೂರ್ತಿಯ ಬರವಣಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸಭೆಯ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ವಿನಃ ದೇವರನ್ನು ನಂಬುವ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ನಾನು ಆಸ್ತಿಕ ಮನುಷ್ಯ. ನಾನು ದೇವರ ಇದ ಮೇಲೆ ಮೂರ್ತಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೂತ್ರ ವಿಸರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದದಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಸರಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ನಾವು ಒಪ್ಪೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
While it is a welcome move to condemn superstition, one must make sure to do so in a proper manner. What Dr. Kalburgi did was absolutely uncalled for which he has paid a price. Pramod Shastri, News9, Bengaluru. The budget was presented in Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara about 4 months back, but it is yet to be approved by the government. The delay has caused grief to the Bengaluru citizens as all developmental works have been stalled.
The first citizen of Bengaluru was angry with his officials today. The mayor was upset with the lack of will in officials to get the BBMP budget approved. The Palike budget was presented in the month of February, but it has not been approved by the government so far. Usually officials of Audit and Finance Department of the Palike get the approval from the government once it is presented in the Palike Council. But this time, even after 4 months of presentation, the approval has not been obtained. Hence, the mayor himself had gone to the Urban Development Department only to realize that his own Palike had not sent across the required papers as yet. This was enough for the mayor to lose his cool and take his officials to task. His temper even stunned visitors in the Vikas Sauda.
ನಾವು BBMP ಬಜೆಟ್ನ ಸಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಮಂಡನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು 2 ತಿಂಗಳು ಕೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ತಡ ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅದು. ನಾನು ಸಹಿತ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ನಮಗೆ ಬಜೆಟ್ನ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಅಥವಾ 1-2 ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1-2 ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ ಆಗಿ.
The ambitious 8,000 crore budget which was presented in the Palike has only remained on paper. The corporators, on the other hand, have been pestering the mayor, calling him over phone incessantly and inquiring about the funds. Meanwhile, the BBMP commissioner seems to have finally risen to the challenge.
There is absolutely no delay in this one budget. We did the budget on time. Unfortunately for us, 2 months code of conduct has come into force and 2 months we couldn't do much. Subsequent to the code of conduct, we sent the proposals and all details to ACS, and Urban Development discussed this in detail. And after discussing, they have promised me that they will clear the budget within no time. I am sure that within a few days I will get the approval from government.
The Palike has already gone bankrupt, and though its budget was presented 4 months back, the incompetency and apathy on part of the officials has left it under wraps. Will the chiding of mayor wake up the ever lethargic officials? Pramod for News9, Bengaluru.
Fuel hike was followed by a hike in bus fares. Well, looks like the price hike season has now hit the construction sector as the prices of cement too has risen steeply. Take a look.
The latest news of a hike in prices has come as bad news for builders, contractors or anyone who is planning to build a house. Purchasing a bag of cement will now cost you an extra 50 to 70 rupees as the price hike frenzy has hit the construction sector. Cement by all major companies like ACC, Ultratech, Ambuja, Birla Super and Rambo will now cost extra. B-grade cements too will feel the effect. Cement is an integral part of infrastructure. The construction of a small house itself requires dozens of bags of cement. And it is not just the builders who have received a shock. Cement dealers too have expressed their concerns over the hike.
Small house builders' cost will definitely escalate. And sometimes if they are got a budget of say 50 lakhs and if they are not able to complete, if they goes up to 10% or 20% more, if they are not able to meet, they may have to stop or they may have to forego some of the finishes. Like that problem is there for everybody, and labor is also going up simultaneously. All materials, building construction materials are going up. So in that cement and steel are the major, which is also going up. So it is very difficult for the builders also to make profit.
When inquired, the cement companies have blamed it on fuel prices. Following the hike in diesel prices, transportation costs have increased, which has propelled the cement price hike. The manufacturers claim that they had advised builders to purchase the cement months ago, but builders on the other hand have feigned ignorance on the matter. However, some have stated that the persistent protests by lorry owners a few months back too is a reason behind the price hike. Either way, the fact remains that the prices have been hiked and the manufacturers have no intention of reverting to the old prices. Anyone looking to build a new home will have to increase their budget by a sizable margin. Maltesh, News9, Bengaluru.
The prestigious Bangalore Golf Club, which serves to the elite, has come under the scanner. They are facing hefty fine for flouting rules over the past 15 years. What actually is the reason? Here's more.
The Bangalore Golf Club is facing a hefty fine of over 70 lakh rupees for wrongfully consuming Bescom's electricity supply for the past 15 years. The club started receiving power under the HB2A group, stating that they have a sewage water treatment chamber on their premises. But with the club being a commercial organization and the treated water being used for commercial purposes, it does not fall under HB2A.
This golf club is a club. It has to be considered as a commercial activity. So commercial andre HT2B tariff irbeku. Somehow our correspondence nalli HT2A ge convert aaytu, treating that it is a sewage treatment plant. Okay, sewage treatment, they are using sewage water. It is not a sewage treatment plant. In my interpretation, they are using the sewage water and treating it and utilizing for their works, such as lawn spraying, growing, everything. And the total purpose of the activity is commercial. Unlike like other clubs, this is also a club.
Bangalore Golf Club has been using power after claiming to be an industrial organization for using treated sewage water. Bescom received a complaint last month regarding this and found it to be true when they raided the place. Shocked by the magnitude of the crime, the Electricity Board discovered that they have suffered a loss of lakhs of rupees in the past 15 years at the expense of the club. They have now been served with a notice. But Bescom has recovered documents of only the last 10 years. The golf club has been asked to pay a fine amounting to the difference. Fines for the preceding 5 years will be decided when they come across the relevant documents. Meanwhile, the Bangalore Golf Club has been served with a notice.
ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ದುಡ್ಡು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅದರ ದುರುಪಯೋಗದ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಿಂಬಾಕಿ ಮತ್ತು ದಂಡದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು 70,56,000 ರೂಗಳನ್ನ ವಿಧಿಸಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸಮರ್ಪಕವಾದಂಥ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಒದಗಿಸಿ ಅವರು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಪಡೆದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸರಿಯಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಿರೂಪಿಸಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿರುವಂಥದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ದಂಡವನ್ನು ಪಾವತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.